Hello, today I'm going to show you a little bit about manufacturing accounting. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you the product that I will be manufacturing. It's going to be this car. As we can see right here, the cost from the BOM is $1,210. If we look at the product category, we have a automated AVCO cost on here, and the stock valuation is just a normal stock valuation account. So within our BOM, we have a piston and some paint and then an engine. And these bolts are manufactured into the engine. So the engine is a sub-assembly. If we click into the engine really quick, we see that in this case, obviously it's not realistic. The engine is only going to cost us $10 to make, and this price was computed from the BOM. So I'm going to open up the accounting app. And we can go ahead and follow along everything that happens throughout the entire workflow. So as of right now, we have nothing in here, and that's what we would expect to see. So the first thing that I need to do here is purchase some components for my manufacturing. I don't have a vendor set up right now, but let's say I'm going to buy some parts from Toyota. I buy a bolt for $10. I buy my piston for $1,000. And I'm going to buy my paint for $200. Save this, confirm the order. So in our general ledger, nothing has happened yet. But I'm going to go ahead and receive these products. We'll see now that our stock valuation has been hit for the $1,210, and our interim received has been hit on the credit for the same amount. So we'll go back to the PO and create our vendor bill and confirm this bill. And what we will see here is that the interim received account will be balanced out. So this interim received has been balanced out, which is the expected outcome. So now that we have our components here, we can go ahead and create a sales order for our car. And we see that a manufacturing order has been created, and it has one child MO for our engine. So I'm going to go to the child MO, and I will mark this as done. And now I will go to the parent MO and mark this as done as well. And we are going to see something that creates a bit of a problem. So now the interim received and delivered accounts have been hit with the manufacturing orders. So now we have an imbalance of the received account and the delivered account. And you might think, well, once we actually deliver that sales order out, it should balance. But unfortunately, that does not happen. it creates a perpetual imbalance in the interim received and interim delivered accounts. And that's because the system thinks that it's now receiving a new product into inventory that's been manufactured and that there's an additional product now to deliver. So the fix for this is really quite simple, and I will go ahead and demonstrate that in a new clean database. So again, a blank general ledger. So the first thing that I need to do is create a new account in my chart of accounts. And we can name this anything we want. I'm going to name it manufacturer interim. And it's going to be a current asset. Now I'm going to go to my locations and look at my production location. And right here on this stock valuation, I'm going to put my manufacturer interim account on both locations. So now we will go through the entire workflow process again, starting with purchasing. As we can see, our stock valuation has been hit for $1,210. Our stock interim received has been balanced out to zero. So now we will create a sales order. Go into our manufacturing orders. First, we're going to mark the child MO as done. And now to the source MO and mark that as done as well. So back to our general ledger. And what we'll see here is that our stock interim has now taken the cost of the manufactured products and kept them out of our interim received and interim delivered accounts. So as you can see, this is still balanced to zero. So now I'll go back to my sales order, create my invoice, confirm my invoice, and then deliver out my product. Oops. My general ledger is nice and clean. Everything is now balanced out to zero. The interim account, the valuation account, the received account, and the delivered account. Okay, thank you.